Of the RaceStation.net F1 League. We are here in Japan, Suzuka to be exact, for what is the round 16 of this championship. We have 9 people attending today, so just a quick qualifying, or a short qualifying to be exact. My name is KO and I am here with my boy TLK today. Say hello to the viewers.
Hello everyone, welcome. It's going to be very interesting one tonight, and Demon is the one who's going to come out with the picks.
Yeah, so we will have an interesting thing in hand here for the qualifying. I think everyone is going to go for the super softs, which is the softest tire for this race, but we might see someone take the gamble, go on the soft tire, as we only have 9 people attending. So you will have a good qualifying position, but you will be on a racing tire, because I think the soft tire here was pretty good, as you could see in the F2. So that are some interesting things that can be happening here in this qualifying. It will also...
Got a new driver,
Nepula, Nepula, 185. It will be very interesting at what he does. I don't know in which car he is at the moment, because he's... Oh, okay, so we have a Williams driver in our hand. Quick question, Vern has won the last 2 races, so he's on quite a streak, so it will be very interesting to see what he does, as the 2 Red Bulls are very close together on their outlap.
Demon says lap time.
Okay, Vern is about to start his lap. He's slowing down right now.
33.125, 1.2.
I am going on board with Vern, see what he does.
My Demon.
SH is still in the pit lane waiting. I think SH is going for one stint. Yeah. If they do not go out, they haven't gone out, so they can only do one stint.
It might be raining or cloudy or mixed conditions.
Yeah, and or maybe they just want to save tires because of the race being partly rain or partly dry, maybe. Or... Oh, interesting. For left data on me. That is.
What time will Demon set?
Demon opens the 1:31.0. That is a good time from him, I think. It's not bad, not bad at all. Next Kalupa is on his flying lap right now.
Just sector 2.
Vern just coming out of Spoon. You want to be 116 somewhere, or no, in the 113s? Yeah, that this will be a good time from Vern. Vern will set a good time. 134.
129.6.
That's going in the right direction. What will Vern do though? Vern goes 132. Oh, that's a bit off, and it was invalidated as well. Maybe he didn't give it all in the last in those sectors. We will see. And now SH is on his outlap.
Yeah.
which is this is a very interesting time to go out, because I think track can still improve at this point. Maybe if you do one stint, I would be out in like lap or with 5 minutes, 4 minutes to go, something like that.
You might lose time.
Yeah, because right now he has time to do somewhat like 3 laps. But oh, as he is letting Big Dave pass, that's well done. Right now I will have a look at the championship table in a minute.
I'm trying to come up to
Yes, SH is going to start his lap now. Vern is just behind him. What will his time be? He's already in the 124, so won't be a fast lap time, I think. No, he's giving up. No. But that's a good thing to do. He now has the time to put up another set of supers and go for it.
That's how it is on the lap.
Meanwhile, the new guy, Napula, has gone into 5th place with a 1:40.31.1. It's a bit off compared to the other guys, but for a first run, it's okay. SH has done a 1:32.4 first sector, but he has stopped his lap time, so I think it's an invalidation. Pressure is on for our championship leader. Hasn't won the last 2 races. He wants to come back in this race in the beautiful Suzuka track. It's an astonishing track to drive, really.
But this track is not much. It's got a. But this track is not got a downforce. It's not much, right?
No, you really need your downforce, and there is the long straight with the 130R and the chicane afterwards, which is a good overtake possibility. But that's very tricky as there is no DRS, so you really have to go or outbrake the person, or have some guts to go for the move on the 130R. So it's really difficult to overtake here, as the start-finish straight isn't that long, and with turns 1 and 2, which are very tricky, we saw a lot of guys going off in the F2, so be prepared for some mistakes here, but these guys are very good, so maybe we won't see that here. Okay, so SH has done another 32.4, but just a little bit of his personal best. But still, he seems to keep it clean right now. The moment going up to Spoon, and then the long straight leading up to the 130R and the last chicane.
Yeah.
It's an astonishing lap.
Come up towards 130R.
He's in the 1:12.9. This is a good lap. This is a very good lap. Seems like.
Now come up towards the last chicane.
Keep it clean, keep it tidy. Avoid the curb there, because that will make you lose the rear end in that corner. 1:39.6. Good time, good time. Just above Big Dave, so he won't be happy with that. I just saw that it wasn't enough. I thought that was pull right there, but it isn't. He still has time for 2 more laps though. But if it's dry at the start of the race, those tires won't be at their best anymore.
Yeah. Damon's on the half lap.
Have a look at Vern. Vern is just about to start his lap. Napula's in the pit lane, so Napula, I think, or he's going out right now, so he can just get across the line in time to set a new lap time. Vern, he's in last place at the moment, not set a lap yet, but
Yes.
we would assume that he will be right up there with Big Dave and his age.
Towards the hairpin now.
Though, as it looks like right now. Oh, SH in the fastest, 1:29.2.
Very good time.
A very good time there. So, Mercedes on row 1 and 2 at the moment. But Kimi is improving his time right now, so that will be an interesting thing. As Horst and Kimi are very close.
Towards 130 on time set towards sector 3 now. Into the last time.
He's just above his time.
I'm on the car. What time is that?
Ooh, Vern 131. That can be better time, I think. SH has improved, but hasn't improved position.
SH just gone off the level.
Oh yeah. Oh, he hasn't lost anything though.
Who has gone off out? Kimi spawn.
Sector 1 and 2. Matthews, give me a spawn, yeah. So, Vern is still, it seemed like he was losing the rear there, but Vern is 1/10 up on his time at the moment. Can Napula still improve? There's also, I think he will be the last one finishing or crossing the line. Keep it tidy through Spoon. Oh, he misses the apex there.
Keep it nice and tidy there. Keep it just retired from the session.
Vern needs to improve 2/10 improvement at the moment. That won't be enough to improve position.
Yeah, kind of. Get nice. Get good apex. Nice and tidy.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, and he takes the white line. He takes 4 from Kimi. That's and Kimi is now up to 6 because also Deck improves and passes him. So Kimi, he will have a difficult time at the start. And Napula, what's Napula going to do? So it seems like he will do a 131 again. Yeah. No improvement from him.
Yeah.
So, short qualifying session. Really, that gives us SH on ball position. Big Dave on 2, then third Horst de Diep. So we have 3 different manufacturers on the first 3 starting positions, and then there's Vern with the Red Bull again.
It's kind of interested at the start because it might rain intermediate, might be race.
Yeah, we will see in a minute though.
Yeah.
What did
I hope
give us?
it rains. Let's see. Sorry, no. Yes! It's raining!
Yeah, and it's heavy rain. Oh, this is an interesting one. This is an interesting one. It's so difficult. It's so difficult turn 1 and 2 in the rain.
Yeah. You can't think about it. Who's good in the rain on this track? That's where you gotta look at. You gotta look at each of the paces, you know.
And this is a really hard one. It's so hard to get right, pretty much, here in the West. and as soon as you go off, there isn't that much pace or runoff area. You only have a runoff area at turn 1 and 2, I think, and in Spoon 1 and 2. Oh, yeah, and 130R, but 130R I think won't be that big of a problem with these cars nowadays.
It's going to be difficult for 130R, but when you go through that hit the curb, the back end will go.
Yeah, and would you imagine, T, there is no DRS right now, so when someone wants to make an overtake, you really have to make it stick and be certain that you will get it done. We are waiting right now for the 5-minute break until.
So who's your top three? Who's your top three for predicted race?
Cool. That's a good question. I think SH will take the win, as he's just so consistent in wet and dry.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
My top three is going to be SH, Horsey, and Big Dave. That's my vote.
I think Vern will take third place, as he is really on a good, he has done some good racing last couple of races. 2 wins in Malaysia and Singapore, which will give him a massive boost, I think. Looking at the rest of his results, he has now gone up to 5th place.
It's got to be interesting. Either got to be wrecked or intermediate. That's why they got the undercut and the stint. It's got to be very interesting.
Yeah. What's also very interesting is SH right now is in the lead of the championship with 229 points.
So who's behind him?
After that, there's Big Prenta on 163, but he is not racing with us, and we do think he won't be come on for the last couple of races. P3 is his teammate Kimi, but he is on 133 at the moment, so there's a difference of 96 points between them, which means that today, if SH is able to win this race, it doesn't matter where Kimi is finishing, but he will be leading with more than 100 points and 4 races to go.
So if SH clashes out, will Kimi's finish either in the points, we go 2nd place, or?
No, Kimi hasn't the opportunity to go into 2nd at the moment. But the interesting thing is, theoretically, SH won't be champion yet, but with Big Prenta not being here and maybe also not being here for the last 4 races after this one in Japan.
The last time he was racing was...
Yeah, the last time he was racing was Belgium.
The last time he was racing, someone got the Hungaroring, and ever since then, he never came back.
But if SH wins right now, Kimi, that's ticking down. Kimi
interested.
will be more than 100 points behind, so Kimi won't be able to surpass SH. So, with Big Printer not being there, you could say SH will be champion. Oh, SH has a bad start. Oh my God! I forgot it was a formation lap. Oh my God! Sorry.
He thought it actual.
Yeah. Oh my! I was worried there. I didn't saw SH move.
It's actually slowing in the bit. Just take it easy through there.
So I don't know if we can say it. Theoretically, everyone is on the full wets at the moment. I will put up the tires. So theoretically, SH won't be champion yet, as Big Printer is still below the 100 points mark if SH wins this. But with the people still racing, SH won't be able to catch SH up anymore, because after this one there are only 100 points still to gain with all 4 wins. SH is really pushing it. He wants to see where the limits are.
He's taking it easy.
Yeah, I think he's just testing what he can do with the. Also, really interesting, I think, will be the battle for second and third, because Horse to Deep is in between the 2 Red Bulls, so they might be able to work together, sort of, to get third into that position. Yeah. They are being put back at their positions to start. They can still race. We know the game is a bit dramatic in saying that the people are disqualified, but that is not the case, people. Okay, so it's June 3rd. We are now in 7 p.m. or 7:27 p.m. to be exact. We are waiting for everyone to go up the grid and for the 5 lights to go on, which should be happening right now. We have 1 light, we're waiting for the other 4, 5 lights, and we're off! Off to turn 1, short. Yeah, good start of SH. Oh no, good. Oh yeah, he loses out there. Horse to Deep takes second. First for third place for Vern, and also Kimi has won 2 places already.
Yeah.
So Big Dave has lost 3 places with that. Oh, and Horst is up to second again. They are. He was still in second, but they are fighting those 2, Horst and Vern. Meanwhile, as SH loses the back a bit, he can run off into the distance. Oh, Horst is off. Horst is off. Oh, does he lose the place to Kimi? No, they are side by side. Who will have the guts to break later in that hairpin? It's Kimi. Yeah, Kimi takes third there. Big Dave is looking behind them to take advantage of that mistake there, and maybe go on the inside, because Horst had to go on the outside, being next to Kimi there, but Horst keeps that place. Oh, Kimi goes wide. Kimi goes wide, but keeps on holding up. Oh, so this will be so interesting. SH is already 1.7 off, or in the distance though. One 152. That's you see the difference in the rain and the dry. That's 20 seconds off, more than 20 seconds compared to the pole position time.
Also, it's Captain Kimmy and got third is Captain S.A.
And Deck is also still pretty close to Big Dave.
Who's sliding out? Kimmy's sliding.
Oh yeah, those S's are so hard to keep it straight because you have to change directions so fast. And or also Deckner 1 and 2 right now. These guys must be driving with 100% concentration right now. Oh, Horst makes a mistake. He goes way too deep. Horst went way too deep, I thought, but I thought they were going round, but Kimi kept it on track, but that was a bit too ambitious from Horst. Going into the hairpin.
Horst is come on. Let's both go inside. Can he make his stick? No, he doesn't. Stays in place. We got on the tail to Captain S.A.
Yeah, Vern is closed in. 5 tenths.
He's closing in. Oh, he's got up the curb.
Yeah, made a mistake there. Lost a bit of time.
He's taking it very easy. There's no car. Side's open.
Look at the train there into turn 1. Everyone pretty close together, 3rd to 7th. I have to go a bit.
Hang on. No. It's fucking on Big Dave. He's taking his time. Big Dave is right on horse, coming up towards the hairpin. Oh, horse has made a mistake. He's got the side keep his face in line. Not pick up the 3 places. I've got for a second time in the tank. I've got Big Dave, 110, Lawson, coming towards 130 yards. Taking Lawson is in 7th gear, coming up towards chicane. Lawson is in. Yeah. It's going to be very interesting, guys. Got Big Dave right on horse's tail. Horse is a bit sliding, but nothing fixes over right. Got Big Dave on horse's tail.
So, Vern made a mistake, or?
Yeah, we got 3 seconds off the tape.
Oh.
So now it's not third.
Big Dave is lining up horse.
Come on, Big Dave. Horse is back down there.
Big Dave shows some good pace there, I think. It's a shame he had such a bad start. I think too much throttle and just too much wheel spin. but he is looking to recover in a very nice way.
The section down, like he got 3 seconds, he got Kimmy, he was catching down. He's on.
At the moment, at the moment, SH is 1 second faster than everyone on track.
Yeah. Who's you think got log put down for us, Lord?
Tough question.
It's because
Right now, you really want to have a car that is so direct, so you want to have front wing downforce. But what?
well, everybody's got like a charge set on.
Well,
Also
you can argue with that because SH and Nepula, they stayed out very long, so they might have compromised a bit, knowing that it was going to rain. Oh, he's struggling so much there.
Very hard. This take it easy. Boys, come on.
Oh, can he get a good? It didn't cost him too much though. 3 seconds for that.
Let's go. 3 seconds top and attack.
Can be very close to Vern.
Yeah, seconds. Let's take 2 leading. Yeah. It's ahead. Now, 5 seconds.
Yeah, he's so much quicker than everyone right now.
Yeah, so much quicker. Horse has got it wide. Still. Still on third. Third got a bit wide. So, with everybody, they're not practicing well. So everybody's struggling.
Yeah, they do not know where the track limit or the track limit. Oh, Vern is off. Oh yeah, he rejoins very nicely though. Is he able to keep the position there?
Side by side.
Side by side from to the hairpin.
3 second time for the track.
Oh, Vern is go. Oh, but Kimi has got a good exit. Yeah, Kimi's got a good exit, and on the outside here you can. Oh, nah. If Kimi was next to him there on the. Oh, now he's on the inside.
Yeah, he's on the inside.
Oh, going through spoon next to each other. Oh my God. Oh, very very nicely done by both of those two. But now Kimi. He will have, going into 130. Kimi, go for it. Oh no, he's not. He takes the sensible route.
Yeah.
He will have a look maybe. Yeah. So close there. Vern almost lost it. Kimi almost into the back of him. Oh my God.
Those cars are pointed. No, the tank is to run.
Yeah, there he comes into turn 1.
Not good side. How you doing, guys? Coming back now, both of them.
They are still side by side.
Side.
Oh no, Kimi takes it. Great move there.
I think that's it.
Vern doesn't want to give up.
Yeah, you want to get that nice back on the wheels.
Oh my God, that was so close again.
Nice back.
Can I also say, Nepula, has won 3 places and is on the back of Big Dave.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, very good.
Oh, interesting development. I missed that. Matthew is on the Inters.
Inters?
Yeah, so it is very interesting to see what that does compared to the wets.
If you look at the start, there's you've got me joined up the clouds up there. Got me joined up that time through the race.
I will be on board with him.
Oh, Big Dad's come on, conductor, take it.
Yeah,
yes, he does. It's P5.
Matthew has already won a couple of tens on Demon. So is this the right tire to be on right now? Oh, he has won 4 tens there.
You got horses catching up there and Kimmy.
I will stay on board with Matthew.
Oh,
see what.
Kimmy's come on onto the curb.
Oh, ooh, oh, no.
Come back and get redemption. Good. Get up the bed, that's back. Oh, we backed up.
It's so hard to overtake there into turn 1. Matthew is already on the 12 seconds. Oh, what happened? Oh, Vern takes it.
Horses catching up, horses joining the pattern. It's going to be very interesting.
Oh yeah,
No,
5th and 6th are not far away from them as well.
Nothing joining, splurging on them. Oh, I'm hoping Kimmer.
Kimmy has to let go, has Vern outside of 1 second right now.
It's going to be very interesting.
Oh, now he's already. Oh yeah, big, small mistake by Vern there. Lost a couple of tens. Yeah, and he is catching Demon, so it is on the brink of getting to be the right tire. He hasn't set a fastest lap yet, but let me have a look. He is.
You got
oh well, 151.8. So,
charge.
151.8 isn't that fast compared to the wet times that have been set.
Oh, it's coming up. So Kimmy's got back up. Oh. Vern's gone deep, so Kimmy's got time.
Kimmy takes it again, yeah. That's what I said.
Oh, she just joined.
I saw Vern struggling with the rear end in the background there.
That is not far ahead. You can see them. I'm on board with horses. See what you can do. Nice to measure. Oh, Kimmy's got a 3-second time penalty. Instead of chatting to me.
Yeah, oh, why? 10 seconds stop and go for who was that there? I just wanted to have a look
Whoa.
at all the time
Just
penalties.
start slowing in. And so it's done.
Who's got the 10 seconds there? Oh, Matthew has got a 10-second time penalty.
Horses on Vern's tail. Kimmy's slowing in.
Can I say though that Vern has made a good decision, or I say Vern, sorry, I mean Matthew has made a good decision.
Horse
130 yards!
Can he get a stick?
No, he's already
yes, he does.
passing, yeah. Great, SH is in. I think it will be intermediate.
Yeah.
He's following Matthew.
That is not a standing down.
Matthew has made the right choice, really. He is already
8
seconds behind Demon.
Intermediate for that. Who else is in? Midnight intermediate.
Oh,
The
so
jump
now,
starter.
now the strategy works begin. Kimi Horse and Apula has driven on.
Who else
And
on
is that the right choice to make? That's a great... Oh, SH is stuck behind deck.
So, let's transfer midnight on intermediate. Because you can't put it. It's coming towards the nut and deck.
Oh, this isn't good for SH. SH was leading by quite a bit, but this is not helping him. As he has passed deck right now.
He's got sector first.
Oh! Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? No one. I don't see anyone. I don't see anyone that is going off or going slow.
I like doing drivers. I struggled with the backlog. 11 banners to 10 banners. I should bring it down in the wet.
The wet tires are not the best tires anymore. I think Kimi was really struggling through spoon there.
Yeah.
Also, what we have to take into account, Kimi had to drive on because SH was spitting, of course. With SH being the first.
Slower in a bit. Oh,
Yeah, Kimi's in. Kimi's in.
Kimi's in a pit.
Horse is also in.
Napula
has to. No, Napula. Oh, why? Why?
Oh, just stay now.
Oh, he will lose out a lot, and he was doing so well.
Oh,
this isn't the right choice, Napula.
Let's actually do second place. He's got to take the lead. Otherwise, they're definitely influence. You got Kevin. In third place, you got
where's Big Dave coming together? Oh, Big Dave will just be behind that.
Come on, Bob, come in. See where he goes.
Big Dave was sliding there, oh my god. Nah, Napula has made the wrong decision, as H is already right on his back. Napula will lose out a lot there.
Yeah.
It's better if he just lets him go. Just let him go. Oh. Nah, you're struggling so much.
Just back it up. Now going in the picture, let's set up intermediate. Give it 10 to do. One or where would that one come out in? So 3-5, this is like come out 3-5,
Yeah.
What happened to Big Dave? He lost a long time.
Yeah, or as he says, the fastest lap though. Napula hasn't lost out that much though, he kept his position.
Yeah,
so.
Kept his position. That's got a fastest tires, so he won't catch up. Guys in front. Oh, horse is slowing a bit. So Kimi's on, Burns, on back with Burns. It's Burns gone a bit deeper. He's defending his line. Okay, Dave, 3 second time for not to.
So everyone is a bit spread out at the moment, although
Yeah.
Timmy is
Oh,
really
Timmy's
close
come
to
on.
Vern.
Can you double check who's got penalties or not? Like,
Yeah, let's have a look at penalties. Okay, so SH has only one warning.
I don't think horses got no penalties.
Vern has got one penalty and 2 warnings after.
That's just the fastest lap again. He's flying.
Timmy's got a penalty and a warning, or no, 2 warnings after that penalty, I think. Horse, 2 warnings.
Past that.
2 warnings. Napula, a penalty and a warning after that. Yeah, also.
Oh! They're just fired.
Whatever. Oh, Vern, yeah, we lost it.
Yeah, he's lost his place. I think I went in too deep.
Yeah, turn 1 and 2 is so difficult. It can also just be the case of going into turn 1, having to brake and change down gears, and as soon as you change the gear down too fast, you can lose the rear there. And now Vern has to do it all over again. Vern has to do it all over again now. He isn't that far behind the 2, but
You got burned on another second or 2 seconds. You got horses on the back on him in. Can he stand with him? Oh, the bed gone wide.
oh, yeah, what's going on there? A bit.
Hey man, first you can tell him how to turn.
Oh, Demon is 1 minute behind.
Oh!
Matthew.
Oh! No, just done was slowing a bit.
Yeah, so lost a lot of time there.
I think it... Oh, rear. I think he got the rear towards the ballast. Oh, I think he slowed it a bit, that's all. You got horses, Charger, Kimmer, and you got SH, who's miles ahead now. He can't be saved.
We are only at lap 14 with this race. The wet makes it so much. Horse is wide. Wet makes it so much slower compared to the. How did he keep that on track? Oh, please don't give me those heart attack, guys. Don't give me all these heart attacks.
Boys come on, and it came hit on the last in line. Start.
Meanwhile, SH is off into the distance.
Not yet, not
He's controlling the race.
Can see him. Goal start.
Our current champion and current leader of the championship
Yeah, nice to meet you.
is trying to get this one home.
Can the catch coming through? What would you coming up?
Nah, it's too far away.
Yeah.
Especially with it not being dry, although you don't have DRS on that straight, but it's so difficult to get better traction when you're behind someone there.
Okay.
I have to say, I'm quite impressed by Napula's drive at the moment in the West. He has won 4 places and he's in a comfortable position.
Going slow in the bit.
Oh, the horse is also sliding a lot. Now going into Deckner.
Oh,
Kim is wide,
Kim
Kim is wide.
Horse is on 3
But
seconds.
meanwhile, Horse 2 seconds. Oh, Deckner 1 and 2 are so, they are already difficult in the dry, in the wet. It's such a, yeah, you have to be so good to get that right. It's so hard. Meanwhile, SH seems like he has no trouble with it at all.
Kimmer's back to Damon.
So of course, if everyone makes the 90%, everyone will get points. Oh, Vern's 3 seconds again. Second of the day.
And he's got the 6 penalties down.
No, second penalty.
Yeah.
Second penalty.
I'm back on board with Horsey. Over turn 1. Can he keep it nice and steady?
Yeah, right now it's just so important to just keep it clean and keep close to him. You might have an opportunity into the hairpin, but that one is a tricky possibility.
It's going to be very hard.
From now on up to the exit of Spoon, there is just not really a chance to overtake.
All I need to do is take it into on the track. All horses take his time. He got third, he's got Parker, Napula, Napula's just third. Horses on Kimmer's tail now. So the pressure.
Yeah, and it's good exits, but he's too far away. I think he's too far away. 5 tenths, he might be able. Oh, he's catching really quick. He's catching really quick. Oh, but then he has to lift again. So. Oh, I think it's 146, 1.3.
He's slowing.
Yeah, Horse is taking a good exit there. He's taking the shorter line. That seemed to work, but it's not really giving him that much to be there right now.
What's your smart standing on top? Or can he get anywhere near Kimmer?
It seems like Horst, I mean, is taking a really good line through the exits as Kimi is getting to the edges of the track a lot more, which is slowing him down, I think, in that section.
Horses on the charge, command, nice, sliding, he's got the 8 side. Oh, Kimmy's gone wide, can he keep it on the track? Yes, he does.
Well, Horse is closer right now. No, don't do this, don't do this!
Stop!
No! That was a good decision there from Horse. It was a good decision from Horse there, backing out of it. Otherwise it could have ended up in a huge collision.
You pick up the Horse's got this out and Kimmy?
No, not necessarily, because also in Sector 1 he seems to be very good in the corners now. He had some problems with the rear end, but right now it seems like Horst has adapted to that pretty good. The slipstream effect on this track is just pretty strong, I think, because as soon as you're behind someone on that straight, you can catch up pretty easily with the slipstream, or have a chance to catch up.
No, just overtook. No, just overtook Berg.
Vern must have made another mistake there.
Yeah, he made a mistake.
Oh, he's on the inside. Oh, good dive there.
Yeah.
Great move by Vern.
Yeah, it's good job. Good overtake.
Nepalou is oh, I don't know what happened there, but Nepula was on the grass all of a sudden.
No, Horst just made a big mistake, and he lost a lot of time.
Yeah, he's now just under 1 second.
First stage was never back to slap 1.55804. He's on fire. That's come on, and snap it out. It's right on, this is tails now. Got horse, got napkin, come on, turn on to turn, okay, take, please keep it on the track. As you don't know to eat, not to listen. Got horse, catch it. Come in. Got horse, got napkin, boy on, first time. Horse is a bit slower in. You got napkin, boy, kind of get that side stretch back while you're doing it.
It doesn't seem, well, the clouds are disappearing at some places, I think. Yeah. I see some blue sky appearing here.
Yeah, I can see the cloud is drawing up. Let's turn to 1.4.705. It's starting today, it's 11 o'clock in. Oh! What's this like a minute? I'll come in to turn one.
What happened there? Horst was... It didn't seem like Horst was close enough. Great move there into turn 1 and 2.
That is off it. It's got a bit wide. Can he keep it? That is off it.
Oh, Nepula's lost it. Nepula's lost it. Too much throttle coming out of turn 2. Deck is right. Is closing up. Yeah, Kimi had a good exit there.
All's coming in to do is start the onion, start the onion.
Kimi is looking good on the braking. Oh, Horst lost the rear end on the curve there a bit.
Oh!
He's throwing off, and Kimi has now got the chance.
Yeah, coming back into 130.
Oh, Kimi!
He's not even
Kimi, he seems like indeed that. Oh, it really seems like the Horst has more straight line speed, yeah, than Kimi.
can we do a hunting game on the straight?
Horse goes defensive.
Horse is defending, defending.
Oh, yes, he's got. Oh, oh no, the horse does not. Ah, oh, that was close.
Was close. It's got to be very. Now, come here, horses lying.
Well, Kimin had a little bit of a weave there.
She's got some red head, she's just up there. That side's lying.
Vern has also lost out a lot. He's already 12 seconds behind Kimi.
Not can see him. So, camera got a nice in Asia. Let's get to the night. As it does, it's got to cut towards the one to very hard. Kind magic stick. Oh, Kimmy's confidence here.
No, horse had a good second phase of throttle or of acceleration there. But Kimi is a lot better on the brakes than horse. Seems like.
He's got full field in the tank. That side's got like, that's 95, it's on standard. Got horse on standard as well.
0.5 and Kimi is on has 2 laps of fuel.
So that's it, everybody's on standard.
Yeah, but Kimi has a lot more fuel than horse.
So,
a lot more fuel, so
can Kimi
take advantage of that?
Can he fall back? Can he get that position back? He's taking very slow, very cautious. Start into turn 1. That's right.
So it's a bit spread out at the moment. Only Horst and Kimi are quite close together. Oh yeah, and Deck is only 2 seconds behind his teammate. Yeah, Dave is also seems like he's catching up the 2.
It's got to be very interesting, guys. Can't just never give up, fight back.
The clouds are disappearing.
Yeah. Oh, if you look at the weather, look at the cloud, it's about to dry up, so...
I heard from reliable sources though, that it will rain the whole race, but let's hope there will be a bit of dry action as well.
Yeah, dry?
No, I have heard from a reliable source in my chat that it will rain the whole race.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, so, but I hope it will get dry a bit, as that will give us more overtaking. Yeah. But Horst and Kimi are putting up a real show for us at the moment. Meanwhile, SH is showing how you how you really dominate the race at the moment.
Yeah. Horst, not 2 seconds now. 10 minutes to tuck it easy for the corners coming out. Because I can keep oversteering. Timid, catching a horse, you just putting away from timid.
Everyone seems to have a bit of the same pace compared to the person close to them. Big Dave is not really catching Deck. Deck is not catching Napula. Napula is not catching Vern, and so on. Yeah. But they're also not losing time, so...
About 3 seconds to Warsaw, 40 just over a massive gap between South Africa.
Horst one.
So everybody had spread out.
And they also have, both of them have 1 penalty, so that won't make a difference between Horst and Kimi.
So SH is the only one who's not got a penalty.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Kimi's not struggling a bit. Kimi get his place back. He's tackled very easy.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of time in the last couple of laps. Maybe Horst has just been behind Kimi for way too long to be able to show this pace. He still isn't close to the pace of SH though, and he's too far away, but... Matthew is in the pit lane. Matthew is in the pit. New sets of intermediates. Indeed.
Oh! I think I understand about this.
Vern seemed to be very good in the beginning of the race, but now, due to a couple of mistakes, he's just way off the podium at the moment.
Back end just goes.
4th place is still a good position though, but he was in such a good place in the beginning there. Napula has closed in a bit, but not that much.
It's a big game at the start, you know, how we start, then after that just half through the road. Also just, also just, Killer can catch up also. Try to catch also.
Yeah, it seems like Kimi is just he is not able to do it.
Try to burn out.
Yeah, he has closed up a couple of tents in this lap, yeah.
So very bad mistakes.
I don't know if it were mistakes, maybe it's just purely pace, but it was sort of 2.7, 2.8, now it's 2 seconds. So yeah.
So it's where Kimi and Horse is not 3 seconds or what knows it?
2.5, 2.7 now. It's stabilizing a bit, but
what Kimi needs to do is take the time before to make a mistake will go wrong.
although this will be a very good result for Mercedes, first and third.
Yeah,
Good for the constructors. Also, Red Bull will get a good couple of points with 4th and 6th at the moment.
4.7.
Oh, 7th, yeah, sorry. Williams, 5th and 6th at the moment. Yeah, he's flying, he's flying. Although Horst hasn't lost that much time at the last couple of laps. Horst is Horst is 4/10 slower at the moment than SH.
If you look at the track, it's back to Toyo, he's still down.
Yeah. I don't know what to expect. It seems like it is not raining as much, but
It's not. It's still large. It's not.
yeah, it's also not really drying up or getting less in the way I see it. Big Dave is on the full wets. Big Dave goes on full wets. Is it getting heavier? Is that the...
Is that a good choice going west?
I don't think so. Or he has made a mistake selecting the wrong tire, or heavy rain is predicted and he has gambled on it.
Large comes off 3 seconds times.
Yeah, so it doesn't really seem like it's time for full wets. But yeah, interesting choice. And it also doesn't seem like he is taking it. Oh, he's struggling. Yes, he's struggling, Big Dave.
Oh, Kimi just started a bit.
Big Dave is struggling a bit on the exits with these tires.
Yes. So, gap between Horse and Kimi is now 5 seconds. 5.2 seconds.
Between Horst and Kimi.
If you look up between I said I was
Yeah.
that cat, that toy is still jumping down the bit. It's gone back up to.
Yeah, it's 4 tenths, the fastest lap, the difference between the first 2 lap times. Horst is pulling away from Kimi, but not able to drive at the same pace as H is doing. As H is already past the mid fastest lap again.
No. Second or what? Oh. What is that? Second or what?
So as we have done 29 laps, we are in the 30th lap right now, so as H still has 23 to go to win his 5th Grand Prix of the year. I think Dave has made a mistake with these tires. Oh yeah, my god, he's struggling so much. Yeah, he's struggling. Yeah, it's better to go into the pit lane. He has enough advantage to Matthew to do it and just go on to the right tire. Or he has information that we don't have. But
7.27 and 6 seconds. Okay, turn them to.
Big Dave needs to watch out, otherwise he will lose it completely at the moment. So yeah, everyone is spread out, really spread out at the moment. So, do you think the driver has to make another pit stop, or will they be able to finish the race on these tires?
Very good question from Damon. Is it intermediate?
Yeah, intermediates again.
I don't know, because the new one style a bit longer.
Yeah, they pitted around lap. Wait, let's have a look. Around lap 9. So these tires have been going for more than 20 laps right now. So I think it will be difficult to make it on one stop. 40 laps on the Inters is a tough job to do. Big Dave is struggling so hard to. Oh yeah. Fern is also going to the field. Do these Red Bull drivers know something that we don't know? Because as far as I'm aware, this isn't the right choice to make at the moment. The ring isn't getting heavier. Big Dave is losing a lot of time at the moment, and Vern is also has a lot of understeer there. Yeah, he's going to the Inters as well. So Vern has made the wrong choice as well.
Yes. Should start on Inters. So,
Horst is in. What's Horst going to do? Yeah, he's going to Inters, of course.
Let's start out. It's got to be intermediate for horses.
Yeah. Oh no, full wet. Oh no, Inter. Sorry. Oh no. Well. Oh my God, full wet. What are these guys doing?
that what it is there.
Yeah,
I see it on most
what?
streams.
Are we seeing... is the rain getting heavier? Or isn't
I
it?
think it could be. To me, I'm mostly seeing the light traffic, seeing the light in
Yeah. Oh yeah, so Napula is right up there with Horse, so it's interesting to see the difference in tires, but it seems like oh shit, sorry, there was a bit of lag there. I thought they were going into each other.
That was a bit lucky.
It seems like the Inters are still better.
I don't know, it's kind of interesting what Mercedes drivers don't just come by.
It's so weird, as Vern pits for the full wets. At that moment, his teammate pits for the Inters, but Horst also chooses to go full wets.
To me, I think it's going to be a right choice that will get the tyres.
It can also be that the rain will get heavier, but that the Inters were just past their lifetime. Napula has some, at this so much lag. There's a lot of lag, and Deck is right up there with them. These full wets are definitely not the best tires at the moment. We can say that.
No, definitely not.
Vern was 22 seconds behind Deck coming out, he's now 35 seconds behind him.
If you go on Deck, it's captain, it's on his team,
Yeah.
I think the intermediate could be a good choice.
Yeah, the intermediates are way better at this point. I don't get why they went on full wets. I don't get it.
If I was horsing, I would start intermediates.
Look at how much Horse is struggling. Oh! Oh my god, the lag! The lag is so... There's so much lag. I think Napula had to take avoiding action just to avoid being caught up in a lag crash. And Deck has made the best of it.
Can't get up to the 13th spot. You always wanted.
And at the moment, it's a 1-2 for Mercedes.
A good choice, but two Mercedes drivers are starting now.
Yeah, I think it was the wrong choice to pit for full wets. It's just... Horse, yeah, he's fighting that rear ends. There's just no grip on the traction zones. And Deck is... Oh, Napula's in. What is he going to do? Don't say he will go on full wets as well. Don't.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's also going full. What?
It's not. Is it very heavy or is it on light still?
I don't get it. I don't get it. Deck is Deck is on the tail of Horst, and Horst is struggling, but everyone who goes in goes for full west. Yeah. Why is everyone going on the full wets? This is the wrong choice, guys. It's the wrong choice. Okay, so now it's interesting to see if Deck can pull away from Horst.
I'm hoping SHG can stand intermediate.
Yeah, but you also have two or three sets. You have 3 sets of inters, so it's not a problem to go on a new set of inters. They only used one, so that's not the case. So why the full wets? Why do you want to be on them? Horst has already lost to 1.5 seconds. They are not fast at all at the moment.
I think they made the run tower chose to go on because Horst is struggling. Horst is struggling and Deputy.
Because to be fair, if it was going to rain harder, then I would understand to go on full wets. But Big Dave has gone on full wets, has made the choice to go back on the inter, so that says a lot. And also Vern has pitted so early that even if you pitted, go on the inters, you would still be faster to pit twice. It just doesn't make sense. Horst has already lost 3 seconds in 1 lap. Oh, SH is in. SH is in. What? Yeah, SH is going on the inter, so he doesn't think it will rain any harder. He doesn't rain it will think any harder. Vern has made the choice to go back on the inters as well. So basically, they really ruined their race. Those guys who went on the supers. The guys, or I say supers, the guys who went on the full wets, they made such a big mistake there. Demon 3-second time penalty.
If you look up Kimmy, it's closing SH.
Yeah, but SH has gone in. SH has gone in right now, and I think Kimmy might follow him this lap.
The lap is not a good choice. Or saying that should go in the pit to change tyres. Just go in the pit. What is it? Oh, no much lost it.
I just can't think of any reason why you would go on these tires at that point. Because I think you're losing a pit stop right here. Even if you had to go on full wets later on and the inters were just too worn out, you could go on the inters again and make up another pit stop. And you don't lose anything.
SH was pitted on that lane 4.5, so...
He will go to the end right now.
So it's captured, is it captured SH or
SH has already pitted. I think Kimmy is going in right now and they will both be able to get to the end of the race on these tires. Yeah, Kimmy is in. They have made the right choice.
I think it's intermediates.
They have made the right choice.
That's a good job.
Horst is already 8 seconds behind Deck. Deck is looking good for a podium place right now.
Yeah.
A very good race that would be, or get a very good result that would be for him.
So he'll come out in 2nd place.
Yes.
Easy. So that is staying up.
Horst has thrown away a podium place for himself. Napula is still in a good 5th place, but I think we will see Vern on the back of him in a couple of, or maybe at the end of the race. I don't know how much pace difference there is between the 2 wet tires, but it seems like it's a lot, as Horst was pretty quick compared to Deck in the beginning of the race. In the wet is now losing a lot of seconds. Matthew is left behind. Yeah, it's better for horse to pit right now and to avoid burning.
Oh God! SI's got 4 seconds.
Exceeded track limits. Since when does it give you penalties like that?
It's got a warning. Warning, stop go.
Yeah, why? But this
So
is
warning,
weird.
that's stop
We
go.
have seen a 10-seconder for someone exceeding track limits and now a 5-second stop
Oh
go.
God, you can't set the fastest lap.
So that would have been a big corner cut then. Yeah, Vernon fastest lap, so we will see him catching up Nakula pretty quickly, I think.
Also, I thought to kind of get because there's no way the webs could not stay out.
Horse can just horse 5 seconds stop go. He and he has lost it. He has lost it. Well, horse went wide into Matthew has to wait. Matthew, he has blocked Matthew as well. He has blocked Matthew. Why are you going on, horse? Why are you going on, pit? You have to go on the inters, mate. You have to go on them.
Yeah, just go on in the test.
If you go on inters right now, you avoid being caught up by the likes of Vern and Dave.
Yeah, I'm on board with that.
I mean, you don't lose any. You will still be in fourth. You don't lose a place to Nakula. This is not a good thing to do at all. Vern has already caught up, I think, 4 seconds already. So yeah. Oh my God, the horse has thrown away podium position for himself. I just don't understand.
I'm trying to. I don't understand either because.
I mean.
Why would drivers not go on with the tyres?
Oh my God, horse is fighting even on the.
Yeah, it needs to pit now. Otherwise, you couldn't get the race.
This was the wrong decision, guys. You have to hope the rain will get more intensive, but it was the wrong choice to pit for those tires already.
You got pit or stay out.
You have to pitch. If you stay out, you will get caught up by Vern and Big Dave for sure. Maybe not Big Dave because.
Horses stay now.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Neither do I.
Meanwhile, SH and Kimmy, they are onto a really dominant 1-2 finish for the Merc, for the Mercedes team.
Very good chance that nice.
Yeah, and Dak, I'm very impressed by his driving today. And it will be great seeing him on the podium there. As it's another fastest lap. Let me have a look. The fastest lap right now, 1:44 by Big Dave. And the fastest lap for Horst on the full wets. Make a guess. Not even close. Fastest lap is a 1:49. A 1:49. He is 5 seconds off the pace on these tires. To put it in even bigger perspective, Horst was doing on the inters, he was doing a 1:45, so he has not improved at all. This is just a stupid decision. I don't want to say it like that, but this is just stupid. I mean, it can be a mistake that you choose the wrong tire going into the pit lane, but we have seen a lot of people doing it, so I don't want to say it is a mistake, because it won't happen that much. I don't think it is a mistake.
Oh, she's staying now.
Because
No,
if it,
slide
yeah,
out.
if it was a mistake, you would go in, right? If it
Oh,
wasn't,
oh,
oh, the pool has lost it. Yes.
That's it.
Please let this.
Take a penalty.
Yeah, let this be. Please let this be a
What was he
lesson
doing?
for those
Shouldn't
guys.
be gone into mediums.
They have to pit. If this doesn't say, oh, another 5
4
seconds.
seconds left.
If this doesn't say enough that you should go in.
Yeah, he's going in.
Yeah, he's going in.
Movement damage.
Yeah, but is he going to change tires though? Please change tires.
They should have started the same tires earlier and left it too late.
Yeah, the inters. There are the inters.
I'm waiting that there because the catch up person.
If it goes on like this, there is a possibility. I think they still they only have 13 laps to go, but I just don't understand it.
Neither do I.
If Horst pits now, he will come out in 4th and he will be safe. But if he stays out, he pretty much makes it a lot harder for himself, I think. Deck is in. Is he going to get out before Horst? He has a 5-second stop and go penalty, so they can't work on the tires. Intermediate's going on and Horst is just Horst is going to get out in front of him. Horst is going to get out in front of him, I think. Yes, he is. So we will see Deck catching him up pretty quickly, I think, again. With the immense pace difference.
Horse is made a mistake.
I think Vern has also made a mistake, hasn't he?
That's it.
Because he's already now all of a sudden 55 seconds behind
I'm
Horst.
on movement horse. There's no back. Got the left hard.
And then now it's 27,
It's
yeah.
struggling.
Let's see how fast Deck can catch up to Horst. Horst is now in 3rd, but I don't believe he will keep on to that.
I think Horse is kind of got just on the win.
Yeah. It is really...
Captured Horse
It is such a... I'm even more stunned that Horst didn't go in. It is so... I just find it so interesting that Horst didn't even think of going in after getting that pen. Or maybe that's the reason he's not going in, because he has to wait for 5 seconds then, but you will lose more on this tire than to just pit and grab that 5-second stop and go. Because you will still get it at the end as well. And Vern is already under the 30 seconds.
So she might be on the run. I don't laugh at that horse, he might be on the run choice. Or good choice because
Deck isn't, well, he's catching up really fast now. I was about to say he wasn't catching up that fast, but it's now all of a sudden 2.5. So...
horse is still got the pit for any time. Not now.
Well, to be fair, it's better for Horst to stay out right now because if Horst pits right now, he will lose out to Vern, and so he can. We know he's on the wrong tire, but right now he has to live with that. I think he had to pit a long time ago, but not right now. He has to make it work. He can't make it work, but at least he has to bring it home. I'm sorry, Ace, we're not giving you that much viewing time, but you are doing an astonishing job. Pretty much, he's dominating this Grand Prix, hasn't made one single mistake. The same has to be said about Kimi, gave us a good fair fight with Porsche. He's giving us a great 1-2 for Mercedes.
No, ignore it. This is also ignore engineers.
Well, we will have a fun fight on our hands for third and I think it will be amazing to see Deck on the podium. That would be a great result for him. He hasn't grabbed the podium yet this season, so...
Every time you between the happy or come up towards the hill.
I know Horst will fight this with his life because there's a podium division to be but it's pretty much a fight between between an injured person or an injured car. I mean, Horst will fight this for this place, but it's better just for him not to fight, in my opinion. But we want to see a fight. We're here for a great fight. What's that going to do? 0.2 of a second is the difference. Will he make a move into the chicane? Horst go wide? Yes. And now Deck will get the better exit. Oh no, Horst struggles. Yeah, Deck will get the better exit. Deck will get the better exit for sure. Just watch out for Horst not losing the rear end. Oh no. Deck doesn't have the straight line speed.
He's going for the corners.
Maybe in the S's, on the outside in the S's, that would be a great one. And that's possible. That's possible if you find the right line. Yes, and now... Yes, Horst is wide.
Oh, it's all
wide, but Deck can't make a move here.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time.
10 seconds
time penalty. Yeah, I think that's going out of 130R again. Or maybe...
What you say? That's got 10 seconds time penalty. That is never...
We need really... There has to be a good look at that in the FIA on Tuesday. And we have to see all the incidents, I think.
What I can say is it's pouring down everybody, or it's not everybody.
I have to say, if Horst is able to keep Deck at bay...
Horst is kind of pins.
Well, you don't want to go into pit anymore right now. You're fighting for P3 with 9 laps to go, and if you pit, that chance is just gone. But I think it's just a matter of time. There's no chance Horst will keep up with this, right? If he keeps up having first place at the end, if he's able to do that, I will be astonished.
I don't know what was he starting out on the tires.
Oh, at this point, I get it. because you don't have another choice. If you pit right now, you will lose not only third, but you will also lose fourth to Vern. And you want to be on the podium by this time of the, or well, I said it, you want to be at the podium at the end of the race. So, yeah, if you're able to keep the car on track and keep the car behind you, then you're doing a great job on these tires. You have made it a lot more difficult for yourself, that's for sure, but what I do have to say though, let me have a look. Deck only has one penalty. Horst has one penalty and one stop to go, one stop and go penalty. So Deck doesn't even have to pass him.
Stop go, and what that for comes second or third, not to towards the end. She's taking his time.
Yeah.
Stackers on his chart. He used that place. And he came on side. There. What's his kind of big word?
Yeah, I think the rest of the positions are pretty much done.
Yeah.
The battle for third is still very close.
Yeah.
It's sort of David versus Goliath in terms of tires at the moment, and at the moment David is winning.
You got 4 tires on wet tires. I can't got a choice to it, also stand intermediate towards the end. So that's car went down, horses. Oh, horses just back on board. This is the rear end of the car. Horses put started. And horses can get.
Oh, Vern has gone off. He's on the grass in the axis.
Yeah.
And Pula's in. Why is he in?
Is he going to retire?
Nah.
Oh no.
Full wets again.
5 seconds, I don't tell.
Full wets again. Why?
What?
Although Deck is now losing places. Deck is now losing position or losing places. What am I saying? He's losing time on Horst. But he has to make sure he keeps it inside the 5 seconds, because then Deck will still get the podium position. 6 lap, no, sorry, yeah. SH is about to lap them. So 5 laps to go for those guys as well in the end, I think. And if maybe right now it is getting time for the full wets, but it doesn't see. Oh, Nepula.
Was it?
Yeah, why are people getting 5 seconds stops and goes for exceeding track limits right now? Please. Yeah, we really need to have a look at that. Deck is now letting the leader through. Maybe he can make use of that as soon as SH is up to Horst.
Oh, SH is sliding.
Or is SH even able to catch Horst? Deck is now 4.4 seconds behind Horst, so it's getting close in terms of positions.
Horst is just lapping up. Second it right amazing.
I think SH is catching him though, so the Ultras are still. Oh, SH is. Nah. It's getting heavier. It's getting heavier.
It is, yeah.
It is definitely getting heavier. We see SH struggling a bit, and that's not something we see him do a lot.
Yeah.
Although.
Timmy, have I seen the sack is getting on top or it's getting heavier and heavier?
Deck has still 4 tenths in it for P3, and maybe with a bit of luck. Horst goes wide into Deckner 2 and loses a lot of time there. I think yes, he loses a second. SH is right on his tail, about to lap him. So this helps Dex. This helps Dex. So oh my God. Sorry for my language there, but I have trouble with the words today. This helps Deck. Sorry. Deck is now 2 seconds behind Horst again, so...
He's got a bit slower.
2.5 laps to go.
Yeah, that's it.
I think Horst, he might even have so much wear on his full wets because of the fact that these weren't the right tires for so long.
Yeah.
Deck has lost a bit of time again though, but if he just keeps it clean right now, P3 should be his. Oh, Nepula is really close to Big Dave. 1.4 with 3 laps to go. 2.5 laps to go for these guys, pretty much. Oh, Horst is struggling. He's going wide, losing the rear end at almost every exit. Oh, 2.9 the gap right now between third and fourth. 2 seconds in it. 2 laps to go. Is Deck able to keep it inside those 5 seconds?
next time he will get into podium.
Yeah, and that would be a great result for him. It will be his first podium of the year. A well-deserved podium, as he has. Deck has driven a really good race. Really, to be fair. Who has been on another level pretty much is SH. SH was untouchable from the beginning, taking pole position, fastest lap, led every race. Probably going to win this race, so he will do everything that's possible to do in a Grand Prix weekend. So this is an astonishing drive by him. Oh, 3.6 is the gap now. 3.6 the gap. 3.4. Deck has to keep it together in these last lap and a couple of corners.
Yeah, I said this guy very years just check the car.
Oh, 3.9. 3.9. 1.1 seconds in it. Horst is now keeping up with SH, so it is definitely time for these full wets, I think. But he has just gone on those few full wets too early, way too early. Oh, 4.1, 9 tenths, 8 tenths now. Oh, this is getting close. This is very, very close. Horst the Deep is pushing so hard to get the time difference between him and Deck up. 4.5, 5 tenths in it. Deck is really doing everything to keep it clean. 4.7, 4.8 almost. 4.8. 4.8. Oh, this is getting so close. This is getting so close. 4.6. 130R and a chicane to go for Deck to grab his first podium place of this season. We will go to SH. SH is going to cross the finish line in a couple of moments. SH, he is going to win his 5th race of the season. He will only have to pass Big Prenta right now. Deck finishes in 4th. Deck finishes in 4th. So he will not make the podium. He will not make the podium, unfortunately for him. He was so close. But Horst with his tires kept on to 3rd. And how he did that, I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah. So SH, it's oh yeah, we have a 5 for 7 for 6 going. We have a 5 for 7 for 6 going.
Can do it on 3, 1, 2, 3,
Oh, I don't know what's the difference between penalties, but I don't care. I want to see this finishing on the finish line itself without knowing. Will he go for it? He's too far off, surely. He's too far off. Maybe. Oh! Great defending by Big Dave there. But now the exit, that's a big thing. Oh no, Big Dave will hold on. Will he hold on with? No. Napula has taken it, I think. Napula has taken it. Yeah. Napula has taken 6th.
very good job.
On penalties. Oh, what a race! Great racing. How Horst has kept third place going, I don't know. I don't know. But it's a great thing he did it. SH wins his fifth race of the season, and he is now more than 100 points clear of his teammate Kimi, which means he only has to make sure that Big Prenta cannot surpass him in the championship theoretically. So SH just needs to keep doing what he does, and he will be champion of a race station yet again.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get the race director in pretty quickly. Here you have the things and the incidents. Let's get that. That race was hard. To drive in the rain on this track is so hard to get right. Yeah. And we have seen some great fights, some great racing, with SH coming out top, followed by Kimi, Horst, Dak, Vern, Napula, Big Dave, Matthew and Demon all getting points.
Yeah, that's American.
So that was it for tonight. Thank you guys for watching the F1 League on RaceStation.net. Make sure you take a look at the site. Yeah. And we will see you guys next Sunday again.
Make sure you follow for F2 League.
Yes. We are also on Instagram at RaceStation.net, Facebook RaceStation.net. Please take a look, and we will see you guys next Sunday. The F2 will be racing at the US Grand Prix in Austin. It will be a great race yet again, I think. So please take care and have a look, and we will see you guys later.
Take care. Goodbye.